he constantly paid people. Like, he knew he had a power over people. He always paid people to do stuff. He paid me, like, money to one time to suck someone's toe, one time to drink someone's piss. Like, he'd always give me, like, $100.
You drank someone's piss?
Mm-hmm.
Whose?
Heath.
I don't know who that is. How much did you drink?
Nobody does anymore. It was like a water bottle of it.
How much did he pay you?
$100.
Trisha!
I know. Crazy.
I'd pay you way more to do that.
I'll do it.
Can we just also say we don't actually need gravity? But that's a different thing.
What do you mean by that?
I saw someone do this. Was this a TikTok? We were watching something where someone's like, we don't actually need gravity. We were watching this with me. Like, we actually don't need it.
What do you mean that we don't need gravity?
What if it was never invented?
Invented by who?
Sir Isaac Newton.
Isaac Newton created gravity?
Whoever created gravity, someone did, but we don't actually need it.
There
Like,
was
we
a
could have
time
just all.
There was a time on Earth before gravity existed?
Yes. Who created gravity, babe? Dan.
It was Isaac Newton. You're right.
You were in the
it.
right ballpark. Sir Isaac Newton perhaps first defined and discovered
Maybe-
gravity. He
What do you
didn't
mean we don't
invent
need gravity? I'm curious about that
We just
statement.
don't need it.
But, like, what do you mean?
The moon doesn't have gravity.
It does. All bodies, all celestial all bodies,
All
you have
mass.
gravity.
Anything with
In
mass
fact,
has gravity.
In fact, some would say you have a sizable amount of gravity.
What's that mean? I'm fat? You're calling me fat
Yeah.
now.
Do you believe that climate change is the most urgent is an urgent time bomb that we need to face immediately and boldly?
I have no idea what that is.
That's okay.
Climate change?
Climate change. Oh boy, you don't know what climate change is? Man-made climate change. Carbon in the air.
Carbon what? Monoxide or dioxide?
Both. You know that the Earth is warming.
I don't know
You
this.
missed the memo on climate change.
Is it going to happen in my lifetime because I don't have kids?
Holy shit.
Are you sure you want everyone to vote? Because sometimes when I went, I was like, I'm kind of dumb at some of these things. Maybe I shouldn't be voting. Like when I had to fill out the other people.
Maybe you shouldn't vote.
I was like, ooh. No. Old Testament God was mean. New Testament God is where it's at. So really, that's why you should be Jews for Jesus, because the New Testament God's really nice.
Well,
Old Testament God is harsh as fuck.
Yeah, God don't play. God don't fucking play games.
So Abraham is God.
Bruh.
No.
And this is one you posted?
This one's for you.
This one got the most likes of all of them. Jewish.
That's, yeah. I was thinking of you and that meme that you showed me on the show.
Can you explain this one? Because I didn't get it.
You showed me the meme on the show. You are Jewish. We had Passover. That was it.
So is the lady trying to figure something out?
No, that's your meme you showed me on the show, and
Just
you are Jewish.
So it's a meme. So it's a whole little story.
Mm-hmm.
We looked at this meme together, and I'm Jewish.
If you know, right?
Wow.
That's what people know in the comments, and that's why it has the most likes, because they knew. They watched Frenemies.
I think they were just shocked by how odd it was. Jewish.
I thought it was funny.
It's very meta.
It was for you.
Can I just explain what gravity is to you real fast?
No, and she
I
won
feel like
4
it's
Tony
important.
Awards, so how about learn your shit, and then you can teach me mine.
I feel like gravity has more relevance in our daily life
Oh my
than
God.
Tony Awards.
Literally
all
not
body-
at
all
Where's
bo-
Gravity's award show? Like nobody cares. No one's
I
giving out
can't
awards
believe
for
this
gravity.
conversation about
I
gravity.
can't believe you're such a nerd that you care this much about gravity. Nobody cares. I don't care. Audience doesn't care. Nobody in this room cares.
Wow.
I'm over this.
Okay, let's go ahead.
Oh my God.
Let's burn. We're almost there.
Yeah.
We're almost
Okay,
there.
the hour's almost up. Thank God.
Thank God.
Oh my God, this is.
I knew you were
bullshit.
you're getting so mad about gravity.
Because one, I didn't know the categories. Otherwise, like, I wouldn't have even participated in this episode. You would have.
Okay, go next before
All right.
she leaves.
A caterpillar changes and grows.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Peter Pan and Michael Jackson. Right?
Bro, that's kind of fucked up because a lot of people say Peter Pan is like a pedo euphemism.
Right.
Okay, so you actually are on my side with Michael?
Well,
I thought you were a Michael apologist.
He who lived in Neverland. You know what I mean? He dead.
Wait, so do you think Michael did it or not?
I think he died.
Do you think he did it?
Oh, did what?
Wait, Michael's alive?
Michael Jackson died.
Oh, he died? Do you think Michael Jackson did it?
Did what?
You know it.
Oh. I believe the victims, yeah.
Me too.
Okay, so I really did think Moses like was trying to set me up to like die. Like I thought he like hired a hitman or whatever, and then like the guy like runs in. He has like a
Oh,
gun.
really? The fuck?
Yeah. Anyways, the police come. The first day I don't have security, the guy comes back, jumps my fence, tries to get in through the fucking thing. It was so insane. And the messages he kept sending to my friend was, I'm Israeli. I was in the military. I know H3. Like, it was all of that. And I was just thinking, like, I'm being set up to be killed, and it's because of you and Moses and Elam.
Yeah, we did that. No, what happened with him? Okay. I'm taking my hat off.
We should have been eating ramen, or I should have been eating ramen. You know?
Here, take a bite.
Really?
Take a bite of my hair. It's ramen.
Should I taste it? For real, or is it weird?
I wouldn't. I mean, it's just chemicals.
Can I just try it? Can I just taste it?
I guarantee it doesn't taste like ramen.
Can I try? It's good. I like hairspray. You put
Why?
hairspray in it?
Yeah.
It tastes good. It tastes sugary. Hairspray is sugary.
Why did you lick my hair just now?
You just said I could.
I know, but I feel like I'm gonna have to do an exposed video on you now.
No, everyone here can attest. That's why I bring Moses everywhere, so people can't be like, oh, I didn't say this. I'll be like, no, he was in the room.
But you know it doesn't taste like ramen.
No, but I like the taste of hairspray, so I was curious to taste what hairspray and gel taste like together. I used to put hairspray on my tongue just to get high.
Whoa, that's some freaky shit.
Mm.
What were you saying before you tasted my hair?
Here we go.
Okay.
Which of the following words is not Yiddish?
The official language of the Jews is Hebrew, not Yiddish. That's a made-up language that no one speaks anymore.
All languages are made up.
Dude, Hebrew... Okay, stop.
Yiddish,
okay?
where do they speak Yiddish? What country are you going to
Yiddish is like the original Jewish language. Hebrew was just invented like 50 years ago.
Yiddish.
Mine too.
So they could communicate with each other.
Who the fuck are you to tell me about Yiddish?
Oh,
excuse me. Take a back seat, girl. You're getting over
Yiddish.
All of those but one are Yiddish
this is
words.
Like a fake language. The Jews did not speak Yiddish.
You are so fucking full of shit. You literally don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
After the
you're
Jews
talking
were
about
freed.
Hebrew. Oh, you don't know what you're talking
Hebrew,
about.
Not Yiddish.
Hebrew was made up.
Oh my!
It's the official language of Israel.
And
you know who spoke Yiddish? All the fucking Jews before they were mass murdered in Germany.
Okay, let me ask you another apology. Noah,
Go ahead.
Dixie, and the Jews that spoke
You're going to
Yiddish.
clump the Jews in with Noah and Dixie? Do
they not deserve the same amount of respect?
You deserve each one an individual apology.
Noah's a Jewish word, so he might be Jewish.
Oh,
So
okay.
there's kind of like an overlap there.
Okay, Noah's Ark. Dixie, not biblical.
So anyway, here's the other.
Wow, is this Jewish? Oh no, it's
a fucking napkin. How can a napkin be Jewish?
I thought it was like a Passover napkin. Oh. I low-key got really sad about the Holocaust this weekend. Moses explained to me what actually happened, and I like started crying.
You just found out about the Holocaust?
I had no idea that they like tricked them into going into showers and like killed millions of them that way.
Have you seen Schindler's List?
No.
You should watch that.
I feel like I got really sad when he said that because we were watching The Producers and they had like Springtime for Hitler, and I was like, oh, that's cute. And then he was like telling me, I'm like, well, what did Hitler do? That was so bad.
Oh my god.
And then he told me,
I have to beat you. I can't lose to you.
It made me cry. I'm showing I'm empathetic. Like I'm not like making a joke. Like I was like, oh,
no,
my God,
I just think you're. I can't lose. Everything is tied up in this. Just go ahead. You didn't. You just literally asked me what did Hitler do that was so bad.
I didn't know really, but it's good to know and be educated.
Last week you admitted you don't know what the Holocaust is or why we fought in World War II.
Oh my God, are we really gonna go there?
And so I asked you to watch Schindler's List. Were you surprised that a movie about the Holocaust was sad?
Oh yeah, it was way too sad. We started like watching it, and then our dinner arrived, and I felt really sad eating like mac and cheese while someone was getting blown in the back of the head.
Eating the mac and cheese is sad enough.
And it was audibly hard to hear. Like, just my only critique of Schindler's List is like, I get it, it's sad, and it was like, it was probably a great movie that won Oscars, but like, audibly, I couldn't hear them. It wasn't an accent thing. It wasn't like, I just couldn't. The audio was horrible. They didn't have subtitles.
You could turn on subtitles.
How? No.
Stop. You don't know how to turn on
Anything
subtitles?
has subtitles? Does this have subtitles?
Yeah. Well, actually, it does. It has captions. All right, stop.
I didn't know.
Ridiculous.
Anyways, aside from the subtitles, and they all look the same. They literally all look the same. I was so confused. And they all wear the armbands, not just the Nazis. The Jews wore the armbands. Everyone wore armbands. I'm like, I'm so confused. Who's the good guy? Who's the bad guy? And even the Jews were on the bad guy's side. I was so confused. Like the Jews were like on the bad guys.
Moses, how do you? This is insane. You can't.
Yeah, he hated it too.
Well, this is like this is not the takeaway you're supposed to get from Schindler's List.
We did watch the ending on YouTube, but we couldn't understand the ending. He was just really.
You skipped to the ending.
Either he was upset or happy. Either he thought he could free more Jews.
He was stoked. He was stoked that Yeah.
Because he freed all those people, and they're
he
like,
was
"Thank
stoked.
you."
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Why would he be sad?
How could you misinterpret that? He said, I could have sold this ring and saved more lives.
Oh, I did not hear. I couldn't hear it.
God.
I just know he started crying.
I think
and
you
I was
have,
like,
oh my
you know
God,
how some people are
dude.
so happy that they saved all the people? They're like, "Thank you, we got saved," and I couldn't understand if he was happy or sad, and neither we couldn't understand.
feel like-
we tried. We tried.
I feel like I'm living through a second Holocaust right now.
with me or just like
Yeah, with you.
Oh, but this isn't live though.
No, it's just
Okay.
built.
Yeah, no, this is also take 2, so I feel very nervous. Like I feel like I fucked up. Like
This isn't take 2.
No, we did an intro already, and now we're doing a second intro because of technical difficulties. Now I'm nervous because I feel like I fucked up the first
You were
one. so
nervous the first time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to make the
my
same
God,
jokes. So I
dude.
think you're
We did it.
restarting it.
my
Not that I
God,
made
dude.
jokes. I'm just saying like it's just awkward now. I'm like, oh, did I say something wrong? Like
This podcast is a disaster. I wonder how many episodes we make before this whole thing is burned to the ground.
No, I think what's good about it is it's like we're like The View. You're like Joy Behar, and I'm like Elizabeth Hasselbeck. And even if they fight, they still have to do their job, you know? So
I didn't understand that reference, but I trust it's good.
why can't we just talk right now as friends?
Dude, we did. We talked. Everything.
No.
Okay, let's pull it together. Vietnam.
Communist country, didn't know that.
What? What are you talking about?
It's a communist country.
Well, what? Well,
No, right now, currently, it's a communist country. They all have to just go by what the rules are. There's no democracy.
what?
Fact check.
That's not true, Dan. The current day Vietnam is not a communist country.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is?
The girls
What
who
are
did my
we
nails told
talking
me.
about? You learned that from your nail people?
Yeah.
Hang on. All right.
Anyways, you know what milk is?
Bring in the
from?
milk. Bring in the milk.
It's from a cow.
Milk's
have
from a cow?
water.
Wait, did you say milk's from a cow?
Yeah.
So tell me about why you said that. Why do you?
Water or no?
I have water. Oh yeah, fill me up. Thank you. Why did you say milk's from a cow?
It is. Do you know what it's the pus of a cow.
Oh, our waiter told us Tourette's TikTok is a big thing right now. I forgot to tell you. You need to get on it.
I'm not
What?
participating in that.
It's people trying to finish a sentence and they can't do
But
it.
that's not. I don't have that issue.
But just maybe something with your hand. Just put it on TikTok.
Okay, I'll think about it.
Try and maybe write something and see if you can write a word down without doing that.
Come on, I'm not like a fucking like paraplegic.
You know-
Put
conversation.
it on TikTok.
And I just wanna
Tourette's
play
TikTok
video
is a big thing. And that's a real thing.
games. Tourette's TikTok.
Yeah. Our waiter loved it. He's like, I love Tourette's TikTok. I was like, oh, what is that?
I'm not like a. I don't know. It just feels.
Yeah, he was telling us about it.
I don't know.
You gotta, at least if you have to live with something bad, at least, make money
Monetize.
off it. Yeah.
So I mean,
I
just
failed an A/B test one time for a reality show. I just randomly did it, like I did vote. Well, I didn't randomly vote, but I did I randomly filled out an A/B test for this show we did with Scott Disick, and I failed because I said I saw like shapes or shifts or like something like that, and they like told me I like can't be on the show because I was like mentally insane. But it was randomly filled out. I didn't. Anyways.
Holy God.
Okay, I don't know climate change.
Okay, so climate change. How do you go through life and not know about climate change? The Earth.
Why don't you tell me?
The ice is melting. The sea is rising.
But what does that even have to do? Like, okay, the ice melts, then what happens?
Then, like Florida goes underwater, literally, because it raises the sea level.
It's Florida.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
It's not like
Yeah, a lot of people think, well, but like, okay, good, fair enough.
we love Egypt.
We love Egypt. Why do you love Egypt so much?
I just found out it was real on your show on H3.
That's what That's why I'm so upset that I can't lose. That you thought Egypt was a
I literally thought it
mythological
was
place.
fake. Like Cleopatra, I thought was fake. Like I thought everything was fake, and this is a whole new world to me. Shout out Egypt.
How are you real?
I like Egypt now. Like, yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Ask me a
All
question.
right. Next.
Hey, are you telling me that
So good.
that milk is from cows implies that there was a point recently where you didn't know that?
Cow pus.
Yeah, but it's not cow pus, is it?
It is cow pus.
What do you mean cow pus? Like, it's like milk. Like all mammals, they lactate. That's part of what it means to be a mammal. Okay, so the first one is Arthur's fist.
I've seen it.
So
I've
what
seen
do you
the
think
fist
this
before.
is used to convey?
Anger.
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
The author of the show got really upset that people were using it in this way.
Oh my
Which
god.
makes it even funnier.
People are so crazy. Wait, what was he doing in the show?
I watched the clip. I think he was actually angry in the show.
So people can be angry. That's a human emotion. Like,
Here's the clip.
Okay.
Yeah, when I watched this, I was like, why is he mad? He was actually just angry.
That's him. What is he?
Clip's so long, bro.
Windows should
Here.
Trigger warning. Literally showed domestic
know.
abuse, brooding brother and sister.
He brought it
Like-
down. He brought the thunder. You saw the clouds started going gray and shit?
So he's literally angry. Why is she mad that that's the meme? That it's angry. She should be angry if he's like fisting somebody, you know, like in a sexual way. Okay, I get that. He's fine. But like if he's angry and he's angry in the show, what's the problem?
the fuck you say?
Fisting? Sexually?
How's that?
You don't know what fisting is?
I know what fisting is, but I don't see how you draw that from
Because
this.
he's making a fist.
I get it. I don't. Is that how you fist people? You go
Yeah. And
one
put it up.
shot.
See how much knuckles you can get up there.
Before we talk about David and James, I have to ask you, first of all, there's a few. You getting this, Dan? Okay, so Trisha, this I got to ask you about. This was cracking me. I was watching this, and I couldn't stop fucking laughing, and I'll tell you why. Here.
I love that you love my
and a pinch
content.
of kosher salt. Oh,
Wait, so what I was expecting to happen is be like, oh shit, I got to restart. But you didn't restart.
Restart the pasta or the video?
Wait, was that water or is that's actually how?
There's pasta in there.
And then you ate that.
Yeah, it was salty that night.
Oh, yes. Oh, stop.
He did like it. He did.
You just dumped like half a cup of salt in there. I was expecting you to be like, oh shit, I got to start over. It's ruined. But you kept going, soldiering on. I was like, no, you can't eat that. Look at you. Like, oh, no big deal. I could not believe what I was seeing.
It's really good.
And by the way, there's not that much pasta in there. I can see it's
no,
not
I
that
made the whole
full.
box. I made a whole box of pasta. It's all the Barilla in there.
Girl, that was a
I
lot
put
of
the pasta
salt.
water back in. That's my famous butter noodles that I always told you about that I make them really good. Like for the pasta water. I babish, baking with babish.
That looked like a lot of salt.
Well, it didn't taste that bad because it boiled.
followed by a quarter.
Salt doesn't boil out. Salt does not boil out.
Yes, it does.
Salt
I
stays.
don't know. Okay, I believe you because honestly I don't know.
As things reduce, they get saltier.
And get your pasta water out.
Okay, anyway, that was cracking me up. I was like, oh my God, she actually ate it.
I watch your H3 podcast.
Okay.
You guys mention my videos in there now and I love it. It's like, thank you.
Little
You
light.
kind of look like Dick Tracy.
Yeah, it's better for the light.
Oh, okay. Yeah, more green face.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to get in trouble for green face?
Against who? Boogers?
Maybe people.
Who's green face? Who's green, Trisha? I dare you to say.
I don't know. I'm
Go
sure.
ahead.
I don't know.
What ethnicity is green? I
just
dare you
say-
to say.
Maybe I'll just say North Korea. I feel like that's the safe answer for everything. Because when I was watching.
Bruh, moment.
Wait, why? I
Why
thought we
are
don't
they
like
green?
North
'Cause
Korea.
they have, like-
Because they're Korean.
they're just people, dude.
I'm saying because nobody likes North Korea because it's communist. I thought that was our
Yeah,
safe
but the
country to make
ethnicity
fun
is
of.
the same
the
as South
people are
Korea.
fine. They have a dictator there.
Okay, because I remember last time I watched back
We
the
don't hate
episode-
North Koreans. We hate Kim Jong.
No, but when I said adopting from a country where nobody wants babies,
You can't adopt from North Korea because the government is fucking.
but I thought that was our
fucking-
safe country. Sorry, I apologize, North Korea.
They're not green. They're people.
I meant because that was the safe country to come for.
I can't believe you said they're green.
Stop. I love Jewish people.
Don't you find it odd to say I love Jewish people just as a
Mm-hmm.
general statement?
People do say that. They think it's like weird, like I like fetishize or obsess over Jews, but I just love them.
What
They're
do you
so
love?
interesting.
What do you love about Jews?
They're so different.
Really?
Like,
Do you find me
yeah.
to be different?
Well, just Jews in general. Like you guys have such like traditions, you know, like let's fast in September.
What? There's a lot of people that fast.
No, but like you guys have it like the New Year is coming up, right? So like this weekend's a New Year, and it's like who just decides that? Like it's so interesting.
Who
Like,
just decides that?
the New Year is January 1st, but Jews are like September.
But you know
16th,
the Jews were
19th.
doing the New Year before January 1st, New Year.
Yeah.
I find it very odd that you're dating my
Do
brother-in-law.
you still though? Like I think at this point it's like
Well, I've come to accept it because finally he opened up to me to the point of being like, I actually like her, and that I think that we're in a good relationship. This isn't just some weird thing.
he said
going
I
on.
actually like her.
Oh, please don't try to turn this
He
into
didn't say
a thing.
love. He said like.
You're gonna turn this into a thing? He said, I don't love her yet, but I really like. I'm just kidding. He didn't say that. Why, you guys say you love each other?
Yeah, of course. Of course. I mean, he already is like, we have to have a wedding in Israel too. Like we already talked about. Like, I
Oh
was
my
just,
God. Philip DeFranco usually has the right take on things.
Yeah, he's really upset now. He's really angry.
Yeah, let's not. Philip usually has a good informed thing. to
Should I
say about it.
apologize to him or no? We're done
For
with it.
what?
For calling him fat. I feel bad.
All right, go ahead. Make your
Okay.
apology.
I do feel bad Philip, I held
Where's your
animosity
camera?
towards you because of interactions with your wife in 2014 who called me a whore. I held that against you. I'm changed. I'm better. I'm not miserable and depressed anymore. You're not fat. If anything, you're skinnier than me. So I am a big fat cow and you're a skinny legend. And I'm very, very sorry. And I'm glad that you are covering David more. And it's not just a boys club. And I do not have an apology to Keemstar other than we're cool. Please don't come for me.
What? You're not apologizing? You're cool with Keemstar?
Right? Can't we be cool? We don't want enemies.
Okay, fine. We don't want enemies. Now's not the time to make enemies.
Frenemies.
Would you go on a date with OJ if you weren't with Moses?
Can I just say I used to have a little crush on OJ Simpson, but
He's
then
a handsome guy. He's
handsome.
Yeah. But knowing what you know now, would you go on a date with
I did a music video dedicated to OJ Simpson. I should probably delete it before this comes out because I did a whole music video saying how much I love OJ Simpson, and it was really
after?
bad. Like a couple years ago.
Why?
I really wanted to date him because he was getting out of prison, and I was like, oh, maybe I should date him.
You're crazy.
Subconsciously, I do think I wanted to die. Like I was like, if I get murdered, like. Do you know what I mean? Like
Death by OJ, suicide by OJ?
Yeah, like if he was the one. Can I tell you that's why I used to only date famous people? Because if I'm gonna die, I'd rather die at the hands of a famous person. You know, it's a little more iconic to my story, to my legacy, as opposed to Moses killing me. It's not that iconic as if like OJ Simpson killed me.
Yeah, you'd be forgotten if Moses killed you.
I don't think it'd be forgotten. It just wouldn't be as big.
Well, that's a fair point.
Right?
You make a persuasive argument.
I'm a Twitter headline for like a day if Moses kills me. If OJ does it, I'm getting movies made about me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyways, I do think he's
Good
sexy.
call.
Serial killers sometimes are sexy, and that's what's fucked up.
What do they say?
I mean, that's more just like people who say free Palestine, they get pissed off, but I don't know.
Oh, it's not the Jews that get angry.
No,
it's
the American Jews that get angry, which aren't real Jews. You're like,
what?
It's like, calm down. You're from Ventura, California. Like, you know, you don't know the struggle. He's Israeli. They were slaves in Egypt. Like,
he wasn't a slave.
His ancestors were. Your ancestors weren't.
Wait, why? Well, how do wait? What?
Because he's in the land of the free. The free. Anyways, this is
wait, hold on. You know that Jews who moved to Europe, which is where my ancestors come from,
right,
have a common origin. That's what being Jewish is.
Right, but they weren't exiled.
That's why they live in Europe.
No.
So where'd they come from? Where'd they come from, Trisha?
I don't know, but I know that the people in Israel were exiled from Egypt as slaves.
Where do you think that the people from Europe come from?
Where were they exiled from?
The same place, bro.
Where?
That's what the Jewish...
From Israel or Egypt?
From Egypt. Well, that's what the Bible says, but that's obviously contested.
So, yeah, exactly. Right.
But it's the same tribe of people.
We'll have to consult with my expert Jew lover, Moses, but he's not here right now, and I wish he was.
Dude,
he knows all this stuff.
But do you see this whole obsession and fetishization makes me a little uncomfortable.
It's not fetishizing; it's a preference. If I prefer to date Jewish men,
okay. If you prefer to date, I'm just gonna. I don't want to come off too insensitive. Let's say I prefer to date black guys.
Yeah,
and be like, okay, that's fine. You like black guys.
Yeah, it's a
but
preference.
then all of a sudden you start going, here's my and forgive me for being crass, but like you can understand where I'm going. Hey, here's my fried chicken review.
Different.
Why is it different?
That's so different.
That's literally what you're doing.
No. That's
here. Let me pull up a YouTube video. Why is that different?
I can't even go there.
First of all, explain how it's different to me.
It's different. Cultures, because it's not their culture. It's not their culture. It's a stereotype.
And so it's not a stereotype that all Jews walk around in IDF uniforms.
First of all, it's not that. The exact comparison would be me being like, oh, look at my like what's the stereotype about Jews? Like, oh,
we're cheap
Jew.
Big nose.
Oh, my cheap Jew boyfriend with a big nose. I don't say that. I'm like, do what I like about the culture. Like, I'm not like stereotyping anybody. I love Hebrew. Like, I love saying things in Hebrew. I love like.
Well, let's judge. Let's judge for ourselves. You uploaded this video called "Best Challah Bread Recipe," and by the way, if you guys want to see the outfit, I want to say costume.
It's not a costume.
The Trisha came to my house in. You can see it here. Why are you wearing a beret like you're going to battle? Shit's crazy.
They wear
bro.
green berets over there.
No, they don't. I lived there for 5 years. Nobody walks around in berets unless they're in the army.
I Googled Israeli soldier, and there's a green beret that comes up with the green pants.
So why don't you dress up as an American soldier when you just want to, like, why are you fetishizing the army?
Because now this is my new culture.
Okay. Do you understand how humiliating it would be to lose to someone who doesn't know that Egypt's real?
Do you want... Whatever.